Over here, Abner. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Could you tell us what was going into that strategy of fighting the southpaw and moving to your left throughout the whole fight? I mean, because traditionally, you know, fighting the southpaw, you go to your right.
Yes.
To avoid, you know, what's coming at you. But tell us what was going into your head in that strategy.
You know what? I had no problems never with southpaws, thank God. And if you look at my history, I've beaten all my southpaws, thank God. And most of the fighters, they walk them, you know, through the left, you know, so they won't get caught with their left. But I don't know. I just feel comfortable when I move to my right, and I can counter easier. I guess it's just me. It's different, and it played out good because I knew he was going to come with white punches, so I stepped back and I countered perfectly.
Abner, how many times early in the fight did you feel his power, and also can you kind of walk us through the knockdown and how that was set up?
You know what? I'm not lying. I never felt this power. Thank God. I felt this pressure. Yeah, I felt like he was pressuring, trying to get at me, trying to make it into a brawl, but never his power. And when I knocked him down, I knew it was gonna come because I was throwing those sharp, you know, right hands. But it did surprise me when he went down that quick. And then when I got him on the corner and threw a flurry, I thought they were gonna stop it, but they didn't. But it was a good round for me.
Abner, antes que nada, felicidades.
Gracias.
Peleaste, creo que una pelea bastante muy buena, perfecta casi, podríamos decir. Pero, ¿cómo te sentiste tú hacia el final? Como que te andaba correteando y tú básicamente te querías proteger, pero también al mismo tiempo atacar al mismo tiempo, ¿no?
Sí, pues yo sentía que llevaba la pelea ganada. Mi esquina me dijo, sal a boxearlo, no te compliques la vida, haz la pelea tuya y nada, eso es lo que hice. Por eso levantaba mis manos en momentos, tiraba golpes rápidos de momentos para que no me robara el round, obviamente, pero sin duda la razón por la que hacía eso, porque yo sentía que te llevaba la pelea ya en las bolsas.
Hey Abner, congratulations.
Thank you so much.
You know, Santa Cruz beat you the first time, but now that you have 12 rounds to fight him, and now that you're with Robert, how do you think the second fight goes?
I've always said it, you know, he beat me, yes, it was a close fight, but I've always said that I lost, you know, I beat myself because I fought the wrong game plan. I fell into his game plan and I fought a sluggish type of fight, and it turned out to be a great fight, you know, fight of the year. But I think, you know, with Robert in my corner and now listening, I think it'll played out differently. I think I could beat Leo, and you know, whoever wins, Frampton, Leo, I think I want the rematch.
And for Robert, you know, what do you think Abner could do differently? What do you think Abner could do differently in the rematch?
You know, we definitely have to study the fight right now. My job was to prepare him to fight Cuellar, a lefty, strong southpaw. So, you know, if that happens in the near future, then that'll be my job. Study and get to work. You know, right now I can't really answer that question until if that fight happens, then we'll get ready for that.
Abner, you talked about fighting smart and doing the right things to stay out of trouble and still dictate the fight. How much I mean, you talk about the instincts that you showed against Santa Cruz, which was to go full speed ahead. How much of an adjustment was that, and how tough was it to get yourself back to that boxing mentality?
You know what, I ain't gonna lie, it was tough because I always like to please the crowd. I always like to make it a brawl. I like to entertain, but I think it's time to show the boxing fans that I have other talents, you know, I have other qualities, and boxing is one of them. I've always had it. A lot of people doubted me. A lot of people thought I was washed out, done. People thought that Cuellar was going to knock me out. He was a powerful guy, and I think I proved everybody wrong. And honestly, I think I proved even to myself that I could do more. But again, you know, perfect game plan, great coach, Robert, my strength conditioning coach, Luis Garcia. I told him, man, we're in the wrestling. He made me 4-time world champion already. I'm always in great shape, and it's because of him.
Yeah.
Sí, una gran sorpresa cuando dijeron decisión dividida. La verdad que sí se pasaron ahí, porque yo pensé que la pelea de calle la gané, así que el que le dio la victoria a Cuellar, no sé qué estaba viendo. He asked what did I think about the scoring, that split decision, and I said that I was really surprised that they gave it split decision because I thought I won every single round. Well, not every single round, but most of the rounds, and it was definitely a unanimous decision to myself. But again, what can I say?
Comment and a question. Robert, I want to say, I'm not sure if you're trainer of the year, but that was definitely game plan of the year. Definitely. And
For me, because I know a lot of boxing people think I'm just that one type of trainer that teaches his fighters just to brawl. No, that's not me, man. I could teach a fighter to box, and I think I proved it. I proved it today. You know, we had a great game plan. Abner also listened for a full year, trained for this fight in particular, and we did a great job. You know, the whole team with Luis, my kids, Prita, Payo, my dad, Eduardo, they were all part of it, and you know, we all deserve that credit.
congratulations. And Abner. In what round did it click and it's like, forgive me for my language, but like, I know you're an athlete, like, oh shit, the game plan is working.
I think every single round I felt like it was working, and because every time you go into your corner tells you, you know what, you're doing a fantastic job, you're winning easy, do not make it complicated, keep boxing this guy. So I felt like every single round it was. Obviously there were rounds where I let them get off first, and I made them closer than they should have, but I felt like every single round. I honestly, if you really look at the fight, I heard him that first round. I honestly felt like I heard him that first round. If you go back and look at the fight, I heard him that first round, and I felt like I had the power also.
Abner, right here. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dan.
I'd like to hear from you and maybe also Robert.
Yes,
I've heard both of you mention, as well as from the ring quotes that you gave to Showtime, talk about the game plan, the game plan, the game plan. Can you articulate, when you say the game plan, what do you mean exactly? What was the game plan, if you could spell it out without just saying game plan? What was he telling you, the strategy to do what you did tonight?
Boxing finesse, man. Just box him, be smart. That was the game plan. Don't fall into his, don't make it into a brawl. The Abner that you saw 3-4 fights before, no, no more. Just box him. Just be smart, box him, and fight him on the outside. That was the game plan.
And did it take you a year to absorb that and to learn
Yes.
that is the way you have to do it?
It did, because I always felt like I had to brawl it out to win fights and to please the crowd and to, I don't know, prove myself, I guess, but I've proven many times, numerous times in every single fight. I think I don't have to do that anymore. I think I can box smartly and come up, you know, with no bumps.
And Robert, your explanation?
Look, Dan, I had Cuellar for 2 years, 5 or 6 fights, if I'm not mistaken. I knew exactly how he fights, and I know exactly how he is before and after during the fight. So I think it was easy for me. It was just a matter of Abner following instructions and doing what he was told. You know, in and out. You know, I know Cuellar looks for that power punch, and that left that he throws is slow. It was easy to counter. You know, there was times when he landed also, but it was easy. You know, it was an easy fight for me.
Yeah, one more. You know, how will boxing more like you did tonight extend your career?
A lot more, many more years, brother. I mean, a lot of people know I've been in wars, but honestly, yes, I've been in wars, tough fights, but not like, you know, like, oh, I was done, like, you know, I left everything in the ring. No, I just given exciting fights, I think. But I think if I box smart like I did today, I could definitely extend my career for many more years. Thank you. I want to thank you guys. Thank you all for coming today. Thank you for the support. I hope you guys liked the fight. I hope you guys saw a different Abner this time. I want to thank Cuellar for giving me the opportunity. Great fighter, great person. He went into my locker room to tell me that it was a great fight, and I want to extend and say that he's a great champion. Thank you for the opportunity, and thank you.
Yo quiero, lo voy a decir en español porque yo sé que Cuellar habla español. Quiero felicitarlo porque tuvo una gran carrera de campeón. Él puede volver a ser campeón. Yo sé que tiene las ganas, el hambre. Él siempre se ha dedicado mucho. Yo lo dije siempre y nunca lo voy a negar. Él es muy dedicado. Lo enseñó en el pesaje. su cuerpo se miró en tremenda condición, así que no se desanime, él puede ser gran campeón, tiene uno de los mejores entrenadores, digo uno de los mejores porque yo creo que demostré que ya no es el mejor, pero muchas ganas y es algo que yo tengo mucho cariño a los argentinos, tengo mucho cariño a los argentinos. Hicimos grandes cosas con Chino Maidana y eso nunca se me va a olvidar. Y de corazón quiero exactamente, también fuimos campeones con Cuellar, defendimos 4 o 5 ocasiones, así que hemos hecho cosas grandes y quiero mandar un abrazo a toda la gente de Argentina. Yo sé que todo el país está miró la pelea. Saludos a todos y saben que los aprecio mucho.
You already know what it is. It's Barbershop Conversations. Hit the subscribe and the like button today.